Hey guys, what's up? Schlappy here, and I'm back playing some Minecraft in the Project Singularity Minecraft server. And in this wonderful world of blocks, today I want to get some more of this manor done. Manor, mansion, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to be using primarily dark oak, a little bit of spruce. I kind of just want to get some walls up so I can get a little bit more perspective. So I'm going to get some walls up real fast, and yeah. Got some walls up. And they look a little silly at the moment. There's going to be different things. I kind of just got the basic up, and then, you know, we're going to accent them with different things. This is sort of our downstairs entrance. Up here is going to be a bit strange, because we're going to have sort of parts cut out. So I think when you walk in, the idea I had was to kind of wall this off. So there's going to be a room, like, right here. When you walk in, probably something similar on the other side. There's going to be a room, and then there's sort of going to be a hallway going down the middle, which then is going to open up, and you can see the villager breeder. And yeah, we're going to find uses for all these rooms and whatnot. But I think the next thing I want to do is dig out sort of that back area a bit and get the villagers moved, because the part I want to build in is kind of being blocked by them. So I think I'm going to move them now, which could be a pretty interesting experience. And yep. Alright, here comes the nerve-wracking part. I'm going to drop the villagers down, and hopefully they follow this stream to their new home. That's the goal. Yeah, that way, fellas. That way, fellas. 4 of them. Did he just toss bread while he was hanging out? That'd be cool. Yeah, keep going. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. And then we're going to grab the water, and I wanted to put it there. I guess that works too. Oh, this is going so nicely. This is way easier than moving them by minecart. So they're almost there. If we do this quick enough. If we do this quick enough, it shouldn't be an issue. And they should all be going into the hole. Last one. Of course, he's got to struggle. Oh, there's the... They push each other, right? If I go in, can I push them all down? Oh, and then they're floating up the water. Oh, okay. Sorry, dude. That blocked off. Knew it was too good to be true, but now you can bump them. Can I push them right in, or are they going to push them back too much? Oh. Can I push this guy? Can't push this guy. Well, we could just move this guy. We only need 2 in there. You gonna go in, friend? He's not going to, is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I put this there, that would reach... That would reach without going in, right? I think. Are they just gonna struggle like that until it goes in? Okay, okay, and they're all in. Well, that was a lot easier than expected. They should all be trapped. I should probably make sure it's actually safe in there, because if I have to rebreed villagers, well, that might be the end of me. Okay, so let's get rid of all this, just to make sure they're okay. What blocks can I take away? I should be able to take away all the blocks, because they're actually on a fence. I can take away all these for sure. I don't know why I made that one dirt. That was a weird decision. So they're on a fence in fences. I don't know if that means I can take away blocks or not. Anyway, that's good. They're over here for now, which is great. They're out of the area that I'm going to be working in. And yeah, so now I'm going to do a bit of digging, get this cleaned up, and a little bit sort of more finalized, but we got some walls up, the villagers are moved. So far, stuff's moving along pretty well. Alright, little bit of time later, little bit of work done. I gotta go get some more wood, but, you know, that's something that was inevitable with this. But yeah, doing pretty good. This double layer here isn't gonna be here. I'm gonna cut out this bottom layer and do something similar to this. I was kind of playing around. I think the multiple textures kind of works pretty well. I also broke it up by putting logs, which I think is kind of neat. So that's probably what I'm going to do. And yeah, so let's just go in. I did a bit of work on the interior, trying to get some stuff worked out. So yeah, I've been trying to put some like door frames in. I'm not sure what's going to be in these two rooms yet. I should probably put down some torches though, because it's about to be night. I don't know why every time I start recording it's about to be night. But yeah, so those are two rooms. Then this is going to be kind of a flat wall. There might be a window to kind of see through, but I'm thinking I might put a big map or something. Maybe one of the big paintings on here. Maybe some multiple paintings. But yeah, I created these spaces, and I'm not entirely sure if I want to do this, but I was thinking I could put like villagers in here and kind of have them there, or I could put you know, suits of armor or something. But I created a few spots on this side. I mean, I could take them out and put decoration. It's not a huge deal. There's also some on this side, just a couple, because this is actually where it opens up into where you can come down, which is unlit. Just dangerous, man. But yeah, in here is where the library is going to be, which is where we're going to keep enchanted books, possibly a librarian or two if we get something really good. That's going to be the library. That's going to be a swanky place. It's going to be kind of like an old style manor where everything's kind of, you know, it's the older houses weren't very wide open, right? They were very roomed off, very walls everywhere. So that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I decided to go with an oak floor, which is pretty neutral. It's not great looking. I used birch to accent it, and I think the three woods together actually play off each other pretty well. I'm not terribly unhappy with it. We're probably gonna have a big window here. There's gonna be a wall right here. A bit more work to be done. There's two windows in this room, which is pretty nice. Nice view out of that one. So yeah, I moved the villagers. They're in here now. They're actually not in the center of this, which annoys me. There's the center. They're one block off. So I might have to move them over, but they're also perfectly in the center of this. This is where I line them up to, which is the center of this big window back here. So it's kind of, I'm kind of torn, you know. I'm like, well, they're centered on one side, but not the other. There's no torches down here. If you haven't seen this design, basically, if they have a baby, it pushes between sort of these two things and falls down. I'll probably build a better villager breeder eventually, but that's sort of what I've been using temporarily. And yeah, so this is going to be one big overlook. So there's going to be stuff along the edges here, probably villagers, I'm guessing. But this is going to be all open, so you have the villager breeder in the middle, which is going to drop down into the area below. Kind of be like a balcony overlooking is the idea. I'm trying to get it laid out. But yeah, I got a bit of digging to do and a bit more sort of work in this front part. I got to go get some wood and stuff though. And yeah, I might take out this carpet or extend it. I'm kind of, you know, in that awkward area where I'm not really sure if I want to extend this carpet or just take it out. So yeah, because this originally was part of this library, but the library's in here now. It's all lit underneath the carpet, if you didn't see the last episode where we kind of did that. But yeah, so I got a bit more digging to do and whatnot. I'm going to get to work and stop talking, and yeah, be back, I guess, with more of an update. Riding back over here on Mike, and we're going to park him down in his usual hole. Just chill there, buddy. So yeah, rode back over here with Mike, and yeah, so let's just go inside here. We'll take, I guess, this way around. Why not? This is all going to be carved out. We're going to have a nice big basement. It's going to be lovely. But I'm waiting till I get the Haste 2 beacon. I'm actually quite a few gold blocks away. I've been AFKing a ton, though. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I will have a second Haste 2 beacon. But yeah, so over here's going well. They haven't made a new baby, but they're not overly quick. They're not overly quick. But, you know, we'll be spending a lot of time over here. I guess I can get rid of this block now. I haven't done anything over here. I don't know why I came over here. So, did a little bit more work. You know, did some more archways. Tried to figure out kind of the dimensions I want. A bit strange. I also went and grabbed a whole bunch of materials. I got a bunch of glowstone and glowstone lamps. I was kind of hoping to avoid, you know, the lights being seen too much, but it's not a huge deal. So I need to put these torches back when I carve up the floors. These two rooms are pretty well done. Obviously they need ceilings, but they're pretty well done. Well, I mean, for what I want to do today, kind of get the interiors. They're a bit wonky because this pattern of the spruce doesn't continue into the doorway, so I was kind of unsure about where to actually start the spruce in these rooms. I think they look okay though. So we walk in, I brought some paintings to try out. Yeah, I don't know, we'll probably put some paintings across here. I was thinking a big map, like a 4x3 size map might look kind of cool right here, and then I have paintings along the other side. I think I'm going to put some glowstone lamps or lights underneath where the villagers are kind of going to hang out. That'll probably be a good spot. I'm a little unsure about having them in this corner, though. I might go something like that. But yeah, we're going to hide some lights underneath there. I'd prefer to not see too much light, but I think the light I will see, I'm going to put in the roof. Although the roof is probably going to be like this height, like 5 high. Well, that's 4 high. It's the 5th block. It might be 1 higher than that even. I want it to be quite spacious up here. Although that does feel okay. Let's just do a couple more rows and just see. You know, I want it to feel quite large, so. Yeah, it might be 1 taller than that in some spaces. Maybe like this hallway will be that tall, and then in here will be a little bit bigger. So we might do something along the lines of that. But even right there, I think the light would probably light up the floor, but you might need them a little more, you might need a little more close together than I think I want. But anyway, that's not really the time to think about that. I think I might try putting some ceilings on now just to kind of get a vibe for it. There's also probably going to be an attic because we're going to have a big arced ceiling, kind of like all the old buildings have those big triangle roofs, right? So there'll probably be room up there to put stuff as well as room below. This place will be huge. So yeah, it's going to be, you know, parts here, parts there. I'm going to get a little bit more done in here, but this area is looking really good. And yeah. I might try getting some of the library built. I'm also, the glass I'm not going to put in today because I'm still unsure about what color glass I want to use. I think it depends how I do the outside. I'm thinking like light gray though might look the best. But yeah, so I'm going to do a bit more work, maybe put on some ceilings, just kind of get a vibe for it, hide some lighting, and yeah. So, guys, look at that. There's like a slight hole here and a creeper spawned in it. Oh, I probably shouldn't shoot him. I could just leave him there. That's kind of funny though. It's kind of funny. He just spawned in that tiny little hole. All right, so let's... Putting in these lights. I don't mind them. There's probably going to be a fence post and a carpet or something in front of it, right? To kind of put the villager to keep him in there. So there'll be like a fence post or something here. Yeah, I guess something like that to keep them in, right? Unless we could... I'm going to figure out some way to keep them in. If anything, I can probably move this wall back a block and move these back a block if it's too close. It's not a huge deal. I would like to have them kind of at that distance, though, so I'll figure out something for that. But we're just putting in these lamps. I just thought that creeper was kind of funny. Let's take a peek at some progress. Got to redo this front area, obviously. It's pretty plain. We'll get around to making it look nicer, definitely. But that's not really the point of today. The point of today was to get some of the inside done. I raised the ceiling up. It looks significantly better at this height, I would say. The only thing is these windows don't really line up, so I can either make it like 1 taller, which I think looks a bit strange as well. But, you know, we'll figure out something with the windows when we get there. But yeah, these are going to have something over the top of them, right? Something like that. So we might put a little shelf. Maybe we could do something like that and then put little potted plants or something. I'm not really sure. And then my idea was to... Well, let's sleep real fast. My idea was to put like maybe a fence post with a carpet, something that they can't get over in front of it. The other thing was these glass panes. Something to do with those. Could they open this? Am I out of fences? Possibly. Possibly. So this is an option. Probably make it out of spruce. It would look nicer. Something just burn up right there. The other option was something with glass panes. Which could probably do some sort of design across here. Something like that, and then you can trade with them. You could bring it all the way across. That could be kind of neat. Maybe like a darker color of them. But yeah, so we're probably going to keep some villagers up here and there. Just have villagers kind of everywhere is the idea. But so we got all the lights in. It looks pretty good. It's not overly well lit without the torches. That's why they're still there. So I'm going to have to figure something, maybe lighting in the ceiling, maybe more in the floor. You know, something is going to have to be. And I'm thinking big map. I think that would just look the best. Although I kind of want to try getting a big painting and seeing. But I think a map would be a pretty cool thing to have there. So if we go... It's so hard to get these paintings. Something. It's an off-center wall, though, eh? That's an issue. Yeah. So there it is. If it was centered, which we could make it possibly. How does that look if I move this one over? Whoops, 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 whoops. The nice part about putting out a wood is it's really easy to like change stuff. So if I move this just one over. Boop, beep, boop, beep. Something of that nature. Looks pretty good. Now it's a bit more equal. I gotta fix the floor and stuff. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm not unhappy with that. So anyway, I'm going to do a bit more work before we end the episode. Maybe just a bit of kind of digging out around here. I'm not entirely sure how I want to transfer from this area to this area quite yet. This is going to be wide open though, so maybe I will put in the floor over here. Might do that. And yeah, so a little bit more work and then we'll call it a day. All right, last clip of the day because I am I'm tired. I've actually put a lot of work into today. So yeah, we got this room done. We got ceilings up, although not the roof. That's going to be a project. We got ceilings up. We got paintings. We got hallways. And I'm feeling really good about where we're actually at with this project. So I've decided I think I'm going to put a room here. I think this would be a good spot. I guess whenever I record, I guess that's when I go around and light up. I think this would be a good spot for a room. Kind of break up what's going to be a large open area. And then obviously here is where we're going to have the breeder and they're going to drop down along the edge here. We're probably going to put more villagers around here. You know, keep that. Over here, we're going to have a big sort of bay window overlooking the area. I'm also thinking about possibly putting a doorway to get out somewhere over here, but probably not. I'm probably going to keep this area all kind of closed in. But this isn't going to be a very functional area. This is just going to be kind of to look at these guys, possibly to, you know, throw bread at them. But yeah, not too much. I did put a doorway out this area, which is going to go probably over to some farms. We might do something sort of out here. We have the cow farm down there, but there's probably going to be stuff out here to walk to, some outdoor farms or whatnot. And yeah, so that's about it for today. A lot of work done. This place was basically nothing when I started today, just an outline. So a lot of work got done, a lot of trees got chopped, and I feel pretty good about where this place is going. So anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. I'm probably going to only do maybe one Minecraft video a week. I've been playing a lot of other games, which has been fun. And yeah, catch you guys next time. Ciao.